Hey, if you are on blood pressure medications like lisinopril, amlodipine, hydrochlorothiazide, metoprolol, this is the finale of my three-part series on drinks that replace your blood pressure pills naturally. My name is Joel, and I'm a naturopath, and I saved the most powerful one for last. This is a drink that you make with one spice. And I'm telling you, natural health practitioners like myself have used this spice to help reverse both heart attacks and strokes. That's how powerful it is on the cardiovascular system. And so using this for your high blood pressure is incredible. It's been used in natural remedies for over 200 years. There's been over 4,000 studies published on its active compound, and the medical system pretends that it doesn't even exist. Because when a spice that costs pennies can do what your medication does, the system has a problem. Not a health problem, but a business problem. We're talking about cayenne pepper today and why it works and the science behind it. I'm going to be giving you a lot of details, so don't take notes. Just save this video, share it with somebody who needs this information. So let's get in it. Cayenne pepper has been documented use in many types of emergency situations. Like I mentioned, stroke, heart attack, blood clots even. And what it does is it goes in and opens up the blood vessels that are constricted. So whenever you're having a heart attack or a stroke, that just means that your vessels are constricted and blood flow is not getting to a certain area, and it's causing brain death or pain in the muscle of your heart. So what happens is they give a teaspoon of cayenne pepper under the tongue of the person that's having the attack. Obviously, call 911, but during the time that the ambulance takes to get to you, you can use cayenne pepper to help save some of that cell death that's occurring in that area. So here's the numbers. Capsaicin is the active ingredient or active compound in cayenne pepper. It's not all peppers, it's specifically cayenne pepper. And capsaicin has been shown to reduce systolic blood pressure by activating what's called a TRPV1 receptor. That TRPV1 receptor triggers nitric oxide to release. Nitric oxide, sound familiar? We talked about that in our last video. One study found that long-term capsaicin intake was associated with up to 15% reduction in the development of hypertension. 15% from a spice, y'all. Isn't that incredible? So when you drink it, it releases CGRP, or a calcitonin gene-related peptide, which dilates your blood vessels. And again, wider blood vessels means lower pressure. And it's the same target as your medication. It stimulates, and it also stimulates the nitric oxide production. So it does two things. And then the other thing that cayenne does, the third thing, is that it breaks down fibrin, so it prevents blood clots. So if you're on a baby aspirin, cayenne does the same thing, but without the stomach bleeding, preventing blood clots. The fourth thing it does is it boosts your entire circulatory system. You'll feel it immediately. When you drink it, you'll feel that warmth spreading through your body. That's blood circulation returning to areas like your fingers, your toes, your organs. Your circulation is waking up. So old natural health practitioners combine cayenne with hawthorn berry and white willow bark, and they would call that vegetarian aspirin. That's the recipe for natural aspirin. Now, whenever I tell you things that you can take that are doing the same thing as your pills, don't stop your pills. Keep taking your pills. Do this in addition, but report to your doctor that your blood pressure is now normal or starting to be low because you're taking the pills. And the doctor will take you off of your pills. That's how you get off naturally. So how do you use cayenne? I like to put it on my food. I also like to mix it in a drink with some lemon and a little bit of honey or maple syrup. Makes a nice spicy lemonade. And you can start with 1/4 teaspoon and work your way up over several days or weeks to a full teaspoon even. And it's going to open up your circulation, going to do all the things that I talked about in this video. And if you've been following this series, this 3-part series, you now have 3 drinks. Hibiscus tea, working just like lisinopril as an ACE inhibitor. You've got beet juice or beet products flooding your body with nitric oxide like amlodipine. And now you have cayenne dilating your vessels, thinning your blood, boosting your circulation. So those are 3 drinks, 3 different mechanisms, all working together, all natural, all costing less per month than a single copay. You are welcome. But I want to leave you with this. Psalms 104:14 says, God causes the grass to grow for the cattle, and herbs are for the service of man. So it's for the service of man that God created these things. Hibiscus, beet, cayenne, we talk about garlic a lot. These are not accidents. These are not just folk remedies. This is an actual pharmacy that God put on this earth before the first pill was ever manufactured. Did you know that over 116 million Americans have high blood pressure right now? The pharmaceutical industry made $28 billion on blood pressure medications last year. There is no incentive in the current system to tell you about a tea or a juice or a spice. But now you know, and now you have a choice. So I hope this series has helped you. These 3 drinks, share it, save it, implement it, and let us learn to be our own doctor.